How are we doing today? So right here we have back on gold, and currently we saw this fall last week, which was very good anyways. So some people might not like that fall though, because it was an uncalled for. Okay, it's called for, but it didn't do the proper thing, and so many people would have or could have missed out of this trade. I did, okay, because when the market fell to this area, I was expecting at least a 38 or 50% pullback, but that failed to happen. But what the market did instead was just a rapid and really fast-paced bearish momentum continuation, and it fell all the way down to this area. Okay, it fell down to this area on Friday, and then all this pullback happened also on Friday anyways. So that was very fast and very unpleasant, quite unfortunate for me, because I could have taken some short trade right here, but it didn't really play out how I wanted to, and I don't like trading something I don't quite understand, or I can't journal. All right, I like to journal my trades, and I journal trades that fit into my setup. All right, if that makes sense to you. So moving forward, guys, what do we have here now? So it's not out of place to say that probably gold is going to experience a little bit of a pressure, selling pressure. Okay, because we can see what happened last week. It's more like an example to it, or an introduction to a bearish setup that might happen moving forward. Okay, that's number one. And then secondly, okay, it is still quite obvious that gold is still very much bullish. Okay, before we can say anything technically related to bearish on gold, okay, let me quickly check something. All right, before we can mention anything relatively bearish on gold, we must see it fall down to at least this zone. Okay, that is when bearish setup or bearish momentum could actually be seen properly. Anything above here is still what? Is still very bullish. To me, that's my own personal opinion anyways. All right. So having said that, I think we could see, we're going to actually see how the market is going to build up this week. Okay. Because we have a lot planned out, and then we also can see that the market is quite bullish currently. And I will see the market fell to this area. Okay, back here, two things can happen. We could see the market fell dramatically below here, probably did all the small scale pullback, okay, as we've seen in the earlier days. Okay, so we could see that. Give me a minute, let me quickly align this whole thing. Okay, so we could see something like this a single candlestick pullback that I genuinely do not fall. I don't really like. Okay, you could see that happen if the market decided to fall below the support and then continue the bearish momentum. Probably. Okay, if this happen, I'm gonna take it. And as you can see, my notification is right there. Okay, my alert notification is right there. So once the market falls below that, I'm gonna take the trade, and I'm gonna be alerted, and I'm gonna plan myself to see if I can take the trade. But genuinely, if I'm gonna be real with every one of you here, I think, and I would really love to see gold actually make this turn to touch at least 50% before I can look for short trade, and then probably the market will bounce off from there. All right, that is something I really want to see. That's something I personally want to trade. So as you can see, I have another notification alert there. Okay, I want to take what I always call counter trend. Okay, I think I've explained what counter trend means to some of you here. So this is what I mean when I see a divergence, something that looks like this. You can see the market was bearish, lower lows right here, and then in here it looks like it's bullish. Okay, so when I see something like this, I would probably take a buy. Okay, because as you can see, the market was bearish. Okay, the market was indicating lower lows and lower highs on the momentum indicator, but the price indicates higher highs and higher lows. Okay, as you can see right there. So right here and right here, they're saying different thing. So I'm probably gonna take this counter trend trade, okay? And my target is right here at the top, okay? As you can see, my target is right at the top here. Give me a minute. So my target is right here. All right, I'm not going to target anything above this unless I can see the momentum, the way it's built up. Because don't forget, guys, we are still very much bullish. And when we're bullish like this, if I happen to take a buy trade and the buy trade continues, I wouldn't want to cut it short because the trade was supposed to be a short-term long trade, a counter trend trade. I'm not going to cut it off because the original trend of gold is bullish, and a couple people are still holding on to their buys. Probably some people that got in so early, okay? Probably, all right? People that got in so early. Like personally now, I'm still holding on to a buy trade on USD JPY, okay? However, I'm trailing it anyway. So if for someone that got in somewhere around here, okay, you could still hold the trade, all right? You could still hold the trade since this level is still holding the price steady, okay? Or peradventure, someone that took a trade around this area. Imagine you took a buy right here, okay? Imagine you took a buy right here, right at this bottom, or you took it anywhere around there. Of course, you can leave the trade to keep running here because who knows, the market can continue to go up because, like I said, bullish is still gold is still bullish. All right, so that is very fantastic. That could be very fascinating trade to actually hold onto. But personally, my trade was off because I was buying from here. I took a buy from here and I rode it all the way to this area. I took another buy here and I rode both of them to this area. Then I closed the trade and I took another buy here, I think last week, and that one closed me out around here. Then since then I've been looking for a short trade. I couldn't get into any. So right now the plan is to look for much bullish trade. So I'm looking for this counter trend. If I get it, I'm going to take it. And if I'm fortunate enough to see the market continue to build up and continue to go up, I would really, really love to see that. And I will definitely scale up slowly. Okay, I'm going to buy from here, buy another one here, probably buy some more here. Okay, and then I will leave those three probably. And if I can see a new higher high, okay, I mean a new all-time high, I might look for another buy there because, guys, gold is a monster currently, and we can all agree on that. So I'm just gonna keep buying if there's an opportunity to do that. So that's what I have for you guys. I'm gonna take a short trade. You know what I said earlier? Wait for it to break below the support, pull back and resist it, then take a short trade. Okay, as it goes. That's the plan for short trade. Don't start taking a short trade because you saw all this fall, right? You know, market is a momentum is healthy when it does something like this. Okay, not when it just keep going like this. Okay, that's not healthy. Okay, that's not healthy. So I'm gonna catch you tomorrow, guys, to give you the update on this counter trend trade to see if it makes sense or if it's just a garbage. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye.